What's up, guys? Gills here with the Gills Fishing Show. This week's episode is going to be short, but I promise that it's going to be the most important so far. Now, the first thing that a lot of anglers tend to forget after reaching their max stress level in any fishing situation also just happens to be their best chance at catching a fish when it seems like all hope is lost. In this episode, I'm going to help you sharpen your fishing edge and explain why your cadence is the only thing you should be worried about when your lure's in the water. Stay tuned. So, what the heck does rhythm have to do with fishing anyway? Well, something that you guys might already know is that almost every single hard-bodied lure has some type of action that's built into it to give the lure its unique presentation when moving through the water. But the actual pattern of how you twitch, rip, and pause the lure when you get those big bites is all a part of figuring out your cadence. Now, if you mostly use soft plastics or jigs a lot, then you're probably constantly trying to figure out the correct cadence for your lure, but honestly it doesn't really matter what lure you guys use. Once you land that big bass because of your cadence, you're going to start to build confidence. And that's what's important when fishing. So why is cadence so important, and how does this actually give you an edge when you're fishing against top pro anglers? Well, every time you throw a lure in the water, you have to remember that this is your opportunity to set yourself apart in a pressure situation. You could seriously have 100 guys throw the exact same lure, same line, same rig, and honestly the person who moves it just right every time is going to catch the most fish. Now, this is basically because bass are hardwired to be curious. Now, it's our job as anglers to create a certain situation that makes a bass so interested that it needs to know more about the lure, and the only way that can happen is if they put it in their mouth. So the thing that I like to do before I even buy a lure or anything like that is I like to think about what I'm trying to imitate. When am I going to use this lure, and what is it going to best imitate during that time? Now, I'm not going to go too much into, picking a lure right now. If you guys want to see that video, leave it in the comments below. I'll definitely do one for you. But for right now, let's just say going out to pick a new lure. I try to find what it imitates, like I said. After I have my lure, I try to pick a pattern that's going to create a situation that's going to trigger reaction strikes. If it doesn't work, I'll try to find a different pattern until I find a pattern that catches fish consistently. It's true that finding the right cadence to catch trophy-sized bass can take years, but if you spend a few minutes each time to cast your lure in the water, honestly it could make a difference between catching your limit for the day or just fishing. Next time you guys get yourself a lure, make sure you check out the box and just see if it has recommendations from the company on how to use it. Then you can actually start modifying their recommendations into your own cadence. Maybe we can even start a new series where we go out and get a brand new lure that we've never actually used before and help you figure out different patterns too. Maybe this will help you find a cadence with a new lure. Definitely let us know what you guys think about this in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching this week's episode. Make sure you check back each week for a new Fishing Tip Tuesday video. And we want to remind you that we do try to upload daily fishing related vlogs too. So make sure you check those out as well. Thanks again for watching, guys.